I've never been attacked on Twitter by the president of the United States. And look, you handled it beautifully, I thought, in your response, and it was very chill. It was a very chill response.
Yeah.
But I would first of all, I'd have to think it'd be fairly surreal to wake up and see that tweet, and probably a little. There's a little bit of anger there as well.
Oh, no doubt. I legit was laying in bed when I had seen that tweet, and I was like, oh yeah, it has the blue verified check mark beside his name, so that's the old Donnie there, and it was just like, what? And my girlfriend Amanda, she was in the kitchen. I said, I just got tweeted from the president. She was like, what? I said, yeah, go check Twitter. And it was like 5 seconds of just silence, and it was like, are you kidding me? And it was just like, hey, so be it. And so I laid there for an hour or two, I don't know, just coming up with, just typing up something. Nah, let me delete that. Typing up something. Nah, let me delete that. And then finally it was like, through all this, which way do you want to go? And it was just like, we have the opportunity to go higher than the highest seat in office. How does that happen? There's one opportunity to be able to do that, and I'm going to pounce on it. And so people were like, man, who sent you those talking points? I'm like, nobody. Just said it what was on my heart. I was laid in bed and typed it up, and there we go. I had Amanda proofread it, make sure I didn't spell anything wrong, and hit send. And that's that. It's just – it was unfortunate to be a part of that whole deal and still kind of living through that, which is fine. I've moved on from that, but seeing how so many people are still hanging on to that, I should say, and carrying that like, you're a hoax, you're fake, and you should apologize. And it's just like, one, the president was 2 weeks late to this whole deal. 2 weeks. The facts have been out there for 2 weeks. It's just like, take the time, quit reading whatever he says, go read the news, go read the facts, then come back. But it's already too far gone down that path of hate and all that stuff. So whatever.
Well, what I don't understand is he's asking you to apologize, but what exactly should you apologize for? You weren't the one that found the noose. You were not the one that reported it. The FBI was the people that said, "Hey, we've got a hate crime." The NASCAR, governing body or the president is like, "We've got a hate crime." None of these things were coming from you.
Nothing.
They were coming from other people. You were just sort of like an innocent bystander in all this.
Yeah, people were saying, they were like, "Well, we know he didn't report it or anything, but he kept playing victim." And I remember I said, "Great. The great news is that there was no hate crime committed towards me or my family." Awesome. It was still a noose at the end of the day. And I'm playing victim. Like, what? I'm legit thankful that it is not a hate crime committed towards me or my family. The whole victim, that's thrown out the window. Nobody's playing victim anymore. I'm just stating facts. It was still a noose. There you go.
Don't you guys think it's, and this is still happening to the NBA now, Bubba, I don't know how much you've been following it, but do you think it's really crazy that, the same people that are basically like, don't mix sports and politics, ever, like they just go on and on about that. And yet Trump, it seems like every other day inserts himself into sports. He tweets about the NBA ratings. He tweets about NBA guys not kneeling. He's trying to get involved in the Big Ten for some reason. Like, he doesn't do his job on COVID. He doesn't do what, like, you would think the president would do, which is just stay out of all of this and, govern the country. He's getting into these weird sports fights all the time.
Yeah, that's I tweeted out, 2 weeks ago, last week, whatever. I said there's so many people that are like, keep sports out of politics. And then we have, him come to the Daytona 500, and they're all just up in arms like, yes, this is the coolest thing ever. Like, hello, this is politics in the sports right here. Just saying. This is politics in the sports. But, hey, I'll let them live their life. I'll live mine and keep living rent-free, as we like to say, in their heads. I love it.